Hello, Henry here, and welcome to Xbox On. We're inching closer and closer to the Xbox Series X, and with every passing month, we're hearing about more and more confirmed games to make us that little bit more excited. So we thought it was a good time for Charley and I to round up all of the titles that we absolutely cannot wait for.
First up, one of our most anticipated games of this generation, and now next gen too. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is set to be the latest in this brilliant series of sneaking, stabbing, and exploring. As you can probably guess from the title and the brilliant beards all the lads are rocking, this one is taking us back to the Viking Age. You play Eivor, who can be either a man or a woman. They're a Viking assassin who combines hidden blades with slightly less hidden double axes. Expect a tour of Anglo-Saxon England, raiding, looting, and generally smashing up the place. But it's all for a good cause. You're on the hunt for a new home, and as well as leveling up your character as you progress, you'll be building up a Viking settlement. And yes, fishing has been confirmed, people.
Bright Memory Infinite is a gorgeous shooter with all of the mobility and combos of a Devil May Cry style action game. So expect to be pulling foes in close with your grappling hook, then finishing them with a shotgun blast, parrying sword attacks, and then uppercutting them for an air juggle finisher. Oh, and you'll be taken to the road for car-to-car combat too. It's basically everything you've ever wanted from video games, all under one roof. And amazingly, all of it has been created by a single individual at the FYQD studio.
And if that bit of next-gen vehicular action has got you hyped up, check this out. Some truly next-gen racing in Dirt 5. You'll be able to churn up mud everywhere from China to Brazil, Norway to New York, in the widest range of vehicles the Dirt series has ever seen in a single-player campaign, starring voiceover legends Troy Baker and Nolan North. Get in. And for those of the multiplayer persuasion, Dirt 5 includes 4-player split screen for couch racing, so plenty of chance to sit back with the friends and get competitive.
How about we stay in the driver's seat for our next Series X game, WRC 9, the official game of the FIA World Rally Championship, which will be going off-road and onto next-gen with 3 new rallies, all offering different terrain to test your driving skills on, from Japanese asphalt to Kenyan gravel. Racing games are some of the best to showcase the power of next-gen consoles, so I think it's fair to say we're going to be spoiled.
Next up, one of the first games we ever saw running on a Series X. Gears 5 has been used to demo the power of the Series X and what it can bring even to older games. And this will be a free upgrade for anyone who already owns the game, thanks to Smart Delivery. So it'll be the perfect chance to revisit Gears 5 and have your jaw drop all over again. Like the advanced lighting effects, frame rates that break the 100 FPS mark, and basically switching on all the settings that weren't enabled even in the PC game's ultra specs mode, as if the game wasn't pretty enough in the first place.
And if that's got you hungry for more third-person, co-op cover shooting, well then Outriders has you covered. This is the latest from People Can Fly, who've worked on everything from Bulletstorm to Fortnite and Gears of War Judgment. It's a sci-fi action RPG that mixes Gears-style combat with customizable character classes and massive magical powers. I've actually played it and can confirm the combo is just as good as it sounds. Visually it's stunning, especially when you party up and combo all of your ridiculously destructive special abilities together, and with what appears to be a deep set of RPG skill trees and archetypes, there's going to be a lot to keep you busy in Outriders.
Of course, on top of new franchises, there's all those brilliant long-running series that'll be making the leap to Next Gen 2. One of the most long-running of all, given that it's been going since 1988, was also among the first to show off Series X gameplay. That is, of course, Madden NFL 21. Expect the most authentic gridiron action yet, and if you buy the Xbox One version by the end of the year, you'll be able to upgrade to the Series X edition for free. I love saying that, for free.
And speaking of long-running series, great news for any Rainbow Six fans. The next game in Ubisoft's tactical shooter series is confirmed to be coming to Xbox Series X. Rainbow Six Quarantine is a bit of a twist on the usual format, a 3-player co-op game where instead of terrorists, you're facing a mysterious, monstrous threat. Basically, think of it as Rainbow Six plus Left 4 Dead, so Rainbow 10? And if you're still hooked on the current game in the series, and I really don't blame you, the good news just keeps coming. Rainbow Six Siege is also making its way to Xbox Series X, and it'll support cross-gen play with any Xbox One owners too.
And while we're talking about great multiplayer experiences making the jump to next gen, Epic Games has announced that Fortnite is going to be an Xbox Series X launch title. It's one of the most popular Xbox games out there and is constantly evolving, and it'll keep evolving as we go forwards. Initially, Series X players will be on the Unreal Engine 4 version we know and love, but in 2021, there will be an upgrade to Unreal Engine 5. Epic spanking new engine that, based on the little sneak peek we've had so far, looks utterly bananas.
Okay, and one more multiplayer banger that's making the leap to next gen, Warframe. We don't know much more than that yet, but the prospect of more free-to-play sci-fi action on Xbox Series X has got us excited already. And rounding up part 1 of our confirmed Series X games list is a next-gen horror game that's using all that processing power to make its world even more unsettling, and its monsters even creepier. Scorn is a first-person adventure that takes visual cues from iconic alien designer H.R. Giger and applies them to, well, everything. The walls, the enemies, the whatever the hell that is. It's all skin-crawlingly biomechanical. And it all looks amazing, if not exactly pleasant. Oh, and it's an Xbox console exclusive that's going to be launching straight onto Xbox Game Pass. Sweet.
So that's it for part 1 of the confirmed games for Xbox Series X. Yes, part 1. There's more coming. Check back again tomorrow for part 2, where we'll be running through the rest of the titles we can't wait for. And to make sure you don't miss it, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We'll see you then. Bye!